All right, today we're going to be taking a look at the 2021 Ford Expedition XLT version. Now this is a 2021 version that comes with 22s on there. Factory from there. Comes with some 22s. And comes with the LED lights in the front. Comes with the nice grill and everything. Also has, when you open the door, the things pop out right here, which is real nice, you know, when it comes out like that. They're gonna go back in. That's a nice touch to it. Is this a 2021? Go ahead and check out the trunk. Space has quite a decent little space in here. You know, got a place for your jack, your air. Has a light back here. Has a little thing where you can hold something there. Has a power source back here. You can plug in so you want to charge. Also has where you could fold your seats here. I don't know how to really work this one. Oh, that's the front. So I just knocked down the second row. Maybe this is the third row. There you go. So I'm gonna knock down all the third row. So there you go. Knock down the whole row. So look how much space you got in there now. It's tons of space, which is cool. You know, it's just a flick of a button. Has some more power over here, and then over here you can also recline. If you wanted to recline the third row, you can recline the third row, which is pretty cool. You know, has another power source over here. You know, here's a little bit of the look at the back. Now the third row does lift back up, but the second row you'll have to do manually. There's no switch for them. Yeah, there's no switch for the second row. So that one you could do regular, you know, just pick up the headrest, and then there you go. It does have where you can push the button up here to close the trunk. Has a trunk assist. Like I said, back here, you have to pick the seats up. It has a lot of room back there in the back. If you look at it, a lot of room back here, man. Nice leather seats here on this one, this trim level. Yeah, it has like a thing right here, so if you need to get help getting up here, you can have that right there. And these you just lift up and put that down there, and you can recline these too, and then you can also scoot back or scoot up for more space. Here's the entertainment center in the back right here. It has a power source right here. You can plug in, you know, some USBs. It does have a outlet right here, so you can plug in a plug there if you wanted to plug in a plug. You could control the radio back here and everything too if you needed to. The AC units has some extra cup holders here, which is awesome. More cup holders, especially if you have a lot of people in here. You know, has a storage space right here if you needed to store stuff. Like we have this right here, so if you want to charge your tablet or something faster with the quick charge, there it is right there. Cool little option to have for a little storage space. Has some storage space back here in the back seat. It's real nice leather, real perfect clean. Has some good speakers in here, as you can see. Has both speakers. That's awesome. Both of them right here. Has a good size cup holder, and then it has a good room space right here. Then it has some more storage space right here, so you can put like your cell phone right here, your cup right here, and some snacks right here. Then it has another cup holder or something right here. You can put your cell phone right there if you want it. You know, it has tons of space, so you can just put stuff. Look at that, right here, right there, and that's just one door, which is pretty awesome. Let's go ahead and take a look in the back. Let's go to the back and see what we can do back there. So back here, let me see, it has that space. It has a cup holder back here, right here, and then you have tons of space right here. You can recline the seats right here. And same thing on this one. This one actually has 2 cup holders right here, and tons of just storage space right there. And yeah, it has a, let me see. Yeah, it has tons of space back here, man. You got tons of space back here, a lot of room back here. I have my feet down, and still have tons of space right here. The seat's like pretty far up, and I still have tons of space. I'm not kicking. I don't know if you ever had sit in the back. Sometimes your feet are tucked under the seat, and this one, no, you can fit perfectly fine back here. Like nothing, you're not touching. I'm sitting straight down. I'm far from the edge. My feet are not under the seat, because sometimes when you sit in some cars, like we were looking at a Traverse, 2025 Traverse, and in the back seat you will have to put your feet like this, like you're inside the thing like this, or you have one foot sticking out. Like it was so small, and that was pushed up. I mean, this one you still have room to even go up further. If you wanted to go further, this seat could go up further and it could come back. But look how much space I have right there, man. It's just tons of room. There's a little shot of the whole entire space right here, and then see, that seat is still the same, and look how much room I have from the front, and that one's still the same, with my feet and everything. So still got tons of room, and that one's from the edge, and I can still go back if I wanted to go back. Now this one does have the moonroof where it goes all the way back in the back. I'll show you that here in a second. But yeah, tons of space in here, just tons and tons of space. Look at that. You got the walkway right there, and you can just go out through here. Just tons of space, guys, tons of space. And you got the bar, and then see right here, see what else we got. Look at the front. This one right here got tons of storage space too right here. You got 2 cup holders right here. You got tons of space right here and right here. Stuff like that. You got all your switches right here for it. All right here. Everything, your paddles, your control. Nice. This one has a nice leather interior, man. Look at the interior with the red stitching in it. And this is wonderful right here. You got tons of space in your console right here. Look how big this armrest is, man. Tons of space for your armrest. And then it's a big gap in there for your essentials and stuff like that. It's just tons of room. Look at that. It's a big, and you get like a big old ice chest in there. That's how big it is. It's pretty big, Then right here you got more. You got the parking assistant right here. Right here you got parking assistant. You got this, which I thought was cool because you can put your keys right here and able to put right there. And then you have storage right here for 2 cup holders right there, and it's cool. It hides it. You push this one back and you have more space right here, which would be cool because you have a type C and a USB. Then you have a charger for your phone, which I actually like this charger better than some other cars because it actually holds it in place. It holds it in place and doesn't move when the car is moving. So that's pretty awesome. I like this one because some cars you use it and it hides it covers it. And I like this up here right here because it does have a little slot there, so you can put like your cell phone or something in there, which is pretty cool. This is the gauges. I'll turn them on here in a minute. This one has all the voice controls, cruise control and everything right here too, which is awesome. You also have the screen right here. I'll turn it on here in the power in a little bit. You have the volume, the tunes, the AC, his and hers. This one does have AC cooling in the seat. So if you want to feel some cool breeze in the back of your seat, you can hit this and you'll get some AC type feel in there. Then it's heated also. So it has heated seats and AC seats in both front And I believe maybe the back might have heated. I don't know for sure. Have to double check, but both are heated and both are AC. So if you want to cool down in a hot day, and it will cool you down right there. That's pretty awesome. This is the passenger side right here. It has the same thing. I got 2 cup holders right here, 2 cup holders, and the same thing like the driver's side. But this is pretty cool on this dash because this one does open up right there. You got some space right here. It's a pretty good deep space right there that you could put in there. And then you have the glove compartment, you know, which is cool about this one too. It has this space, so it actually has 3 on this side. So it has this one, and it has a miniature one right here, a miniature gap right here, so you can put stuff in. And then it has this one, so you get 3 departments in here. So it's cool. If you got some like paperwork, you can put this right here if you wanted to. Paperwork right there, or put a charger case right there, or you got something you want to put right there, you can store that right there. You know, you want to put your drone right here, you can put your drone right there, and there you go. You got everything all in there. And you can take out your camera, take out your drone. Your drone's right there, see, and then you still have all this stuff in the glove department. So that's pretty cool. 3 spots it has on there. What else? I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the car, and then we can see how it looks with the gauges, and then see the moonroof. Now the seats are all electric. You know, it goes power. You know, power up, down, left, right, everything like that. On this one, it's pretty cool. Yeah. These are pretty cool seats. Like I said, even cooling. You know, those hot days when you get in a car with leather, you know, it's super hot. And then the leather's hot, but imagine having it cool. This cools down your seats. I've never seen that before. That's my first time seeing it and feeling it. And it really cools down your seat super fast, super blows out a lot of air, cool air. And that's pretty awesome to have cooling seats on both sides. So, you know, the fronts are always the hot spots because the sun, just right now, the sun's beating on it right now. But you hit that switch, it's going to cool it down super fast, which is awesome. This one does have, you can start it with the push button starter. You know, then it has keyless entry, so you could power it through the keys. Now it has all these buttons up here for everything. It has, you know, still your sunglasses, and it has, you know, up here for your house key and everything. It has a pretty big light in there and everything. It has this, so that's cool. Big visor. It does have Apple CarPlay, and it has what's it called, Android CarPlay. But the only bad thing about both of them, it does have Bluetooth. I have my phone hooked up to right now. But the Apple Play, you have to plug in it to right here. So you have to plug in your Type C or your USB in order to operate the Apple Play. This is the only downfall. But you're here, you go ahead and push that, and it opens up the back. Goes all the way to the back. One time it's halfway. If you want it just halfway, twice, you go all the way back. You get that whole feel. So that's pretty awesome. Then it has the sunroof on. If you want to do the sunroof right here, you can go ahead and do the sunroof up, and it opens up right there. So there you go, got that open. But if you want to close it right there, go ahead and take a look of it, how it looks in the back. It's real cool right here, man. Massive, you know, the whole sunroof, man. It's pretty cool right now to look at it right now on top and seeing the views. Get some extra light in here too. It's extra light, so it's pretty awesome. Yeah, it's pretty awesome, man. Then to close it, you just hit this button once. It goes all halfway, and then just hit it again. There's your second shot. All right, so there you go. This is the gauges right here. This one right here is, I don't know if you can tell on the screen, but this one right here has pretty good low miles on it. This is used. It is a 2021, so the person who kept it before kept it real maintained, one owner, perfect condition, all the oil change, everything perfect on it. 2020 one in its 27,000 miles. They barely even drove it that much, so that's pretty awesome. And this one does come with the cameras, the 360 view right there. You get the whole 360 camera around the whole car and everything. It does show I have the door open right now, which I do. There's the rear. Then you could do it just the rear if you wanted to. Then you could switch it. I'm hitting this button right here, and it goes just to the front and the side mirrors. So that's pretty cool. Or the rear and the back. So it's pretty cool to see all of them. You just switch it. So it does. It does have some off-road capability on it. You know, what else? Trying to think of what else. It's a lot of features on this car. Just tons and tons of features. Here's the back view of it. There's so much features on it, I'm pretty sure I'm not even touching all of them, man. There's so many features on this car. Just tons and tons and tons of features. And we'll go ahead and go for a test drive, see how it is. The GPS is on here is real great too. It has GPS. The navigation system is real good on here. It shows real loud. The speaker right here, there's a speaker right here, and it's super loud. So if you're like, man, it'll tell you the directions like real loud. Sometimes it can be annoying though if you're jamming out, you listen to a song, and that thing will outpower the music, and it'll tell you turn right, you know, and it's real loud. It cuts out the music. I know sometimes, you know, you're on some where you could barely hear it sometimes, but no, this speaker right here, it lets you know right away. So let's go ahead and get it for a test drive and see how it goes. All right, we are testing it out. We're going to take it for a little test run. This is going to be shot on the Insta360 Go 3S, where I can see where I'm going. You know, it's on my camera. So I might put it right here. Maybe it's like, I just put it right here, friend. Or I can actually turn it off. It's cool. It has a little slot for your keys. This is the thing right here I was talking about. Let me see. Right here, when you push this and it goes and it cools. I already feel the cool in my back already, in my, you know, whole back area. So it's cool. So that's awesome. Turn it up. The AC, you push the knob right there. This blows out excellent air. We always got to keep it down, if not turn it off sometimes, because it blows out super cold air. Alright, let's go for a test drive and see where we go. It does have an excellent sound system to it. It has a real good sound system. I'm gonna take us to the highway, see how the highway is. I'm trying to think of other features. There's so much features on this vehicle that I'm probably missing tons of them, but go ahead and check it out. It is turbocharged, which is pretty awesome, because when you pick up in speed, you can literally hear the turbos going off. It has a lot of torque, so it gets up and go pretty fast. You know, I feel like if you're going on the highway, it gets you up there, you know, real fast. Maybe if you want a 0 to 60 time, I would do a 0 to 60 to see how fast it goes. It does drive real good, and man, it handles these bumps with ease. Like, I never had a better ride suspension on a car than this. This is like the best one I ever drove. Now, you know, I always hear about the Cadillacs. Cadillacs have one of the best suspensions, you know, the best rides. You know, I never drove a Cadillac, so you can't really say that this one's better than the Cadillac. But the cars that I've driven so far, this one by far has one of the best, smoothest rides I ever felt. And I have a 2025 Chevy Track Active, one of the newest cars out there right now. Or actually, it's a 2024 brand new car, and this one drives smoother than that one, way more smoother. And that's a smooth ride. Like, when we got that car, I was like, wow, this is excellent driving. It feels good, you know, having a brand new car, perfect suspension, perfect. But this one outperforms that one still in the 2021. That's crazy, right? The ride on this is super incredible. Not because it's running on 22s, you know, and low profile tires, you know, and it's super smooth, the suspension. What else? It has a good, you know, rumble to it. You can kind of hear right now. I don't know if you can hear it. Maybe in a minute you probably hear the turbos going off, you know, and it sounds good with the turbos. You know, I used to have a turbo car before, and I put a HKS, a blow-off valve in it, and you could just hear that sucker just you know, the purge real loud. Of course, I probably won't do that to this one, but I mean, even the stitching right here, it's red stitching on there, man. It's real nice vehicle. One of the features that I do like on this vehicle is let me see if you can see the turbo. You can hear the turbo there, man. I barely got on it too. What's cool about this, I do like when you're on cruise control and say you're coming up to a vehicle in front of you and you're going, say, like 78, and that car's going like 70, and you're on a highway, it will start braking for you. It will not let you get close to that vehicle. It has a good distance to it. And then say you want to move over from that vehicle, you move over without even hitting the throttle, the brake, or anything. It will brake for you, and then when you move out of the way, it will speed up for you to get back to your 78 you know, miles per hour, which is, this is awesome. It'll just accelerate for you, so you don't have to be pushing the brake or gas or nothing. It does it all for you. That's a good feature, especially if you know, you're not paying attention. You know, it might be talking to the people next to you and the car just brakes in front of you. Well, this car is going to slow down for you already. So that to me is a 100% awesome feature to have. Every car should have it. You know, braking ahead on cruise control, which is awesome. The controls on the dash, the monitor is real clean. What I like about the Fords compared to the Chevy, they're real quick. You push, you know, volume up, it's gonna go volume up. Every button you push, you know, that's the problem I have with our Chevy. Even the 2024 Chevy Track, you push the button and it lags sometimes, man. It's like, you know, it takes a second to catch, and that's a brand new vehicle. But I always, when I was in the Ford, that's always, I had a good experience with the Fords. They're always real quick to go up and down. I don't know why, but the Fords are real excellent with that. I had a Ford Fusion, and it was just like that too, man. You hit a button and it will go up. The Chevys, I don't know why, especially the Track right now. And I had a Dodge Durango. The Dodge Durango was the same thing, just a little lag. I still think it's better. The Dodge Durango, the Dodges were better than the Chevy, but the Fords are, so far that I've been driving and everything, the buttons are just so active, man. They can just move it and go, you know. Now this one does have stay in your lane monitoring. Now the stay in your lane does, it's a little different than the, let's say, the Chevy Tracks. The Chevy Track have stay in your lane, but it's more like this one vibrates. So this one will vibrate if you hit the close to the other side. Well, the Chevy Track will actually put you back in your lane. It does not have the vibration which this one does. The Chevy Track, it will actually pull you back into your lane and keep you there. This one does not have that. I kind of wish maybe it was that one. They're both annoying, but it's still a good safety hazard to have. This one rumbles. At first I was like, man, what's wrong with the car? Is something wrong with it? But it's to stay in your lane. And then the other one, it's annoying sometimes if you don't put your blinker on right away or not, because it'll keep you in your lane. And then there's construction going on in some places, in some area, so there's some areas where the road's messed up and you have to move a little bit from that, and it starts to pull you back, so you kind of got to fight it back to stay away from that lane. So that's kind of what it is on both of them. It has a lot of features here. You guys, like I said, towing package, has off-road, stuff like that. It has a lot of settings on here for stuff, so you know, trip, fuel economy. It does get good gas mileage. You know, I think we filled it up and it got like 500 or 400 500 miles per gallon when the full tank, which is good. You know, I think our Dodge was like less than that, and it ate up gas real quick. This one, we've been driving out of town and we still have, you know, quite a bit of gas still in there. So it's been real good on gas, you know, even for a 2021 car. I'm gonna pick this one up here in a second on the highway, and then we'll see how it gets on the highway here in just a second. All right, we're gonna get up on the highway. Let's see how it goes. Hear that turbo kick in? Sounds great. All right, let's see, 55. Let's get on this highway. This sucker could get up and go, man. Here we go. Hear that turbo kick in. I'm barely even touching the gas right now. This sucker already hit 75. Damn. I'm telling you, this sucker gets up and go. This is the V6 turbocharged. I did have a V6 Dodge Durango, and this one by far is so much faster, so much quicker, so much better on the throttle. It outperforms that one, and that because the Dodge Durango it could get up and go. Like that one got up and go. It was a great car. I mean, it was A to B where I needed to go. It felt good, and I can't believe this one has even more power. Of course, it does have a turbo, and you can feel that turbo, and it performs well on here, man. So this one really gets up and go. Ben loved driving it so far. Look, let me put my cruise control on. Let me go 80. I'm gonna go 80, turn it on real quick. I'm gonna go 80 and set it and see if maybe I could catch that car and show you what I'm talking about. Okay, I'm gonna catch some of these cars coming up. Alright, so it's gonna do a good little gap. You know, it's gonna do that whole kicking in. So I'm going to 80 right now. Look, I'm gonna get a little bit closer, and it's gonna stop darting down. Watch. Especially right here, we're gonna come to an intersection, so it's gonna start slowing down. Here we go, it's 80. Watch, here we go. And so start dialing down. See, dialing down 70 and 79, and it's not gonna let me. This is how far it's gonna let me get there. But if I want to go faster, I can scoot over and go next to it, and see, it's gonna start picking up. See that? It picked up. But it's gonna start slowing down again because they're gonna go into one lane and it's gonna slow down for me. Check it out. Here comes the car. It's at 80. Boom. It's gonna start dropping down. That's an excellent safety feature. Now it's gonna keep me into that speed until we move. So it's gonna keep me a good gap. And to me, that's one of the best features you can have. You know what I mean? It's gonna keep me from that distance. I'm going to 73. It's gonna, if it goes slower, I'm gonna go slower. It's gonna keep going slower until I move away from or whatever. But I have it set to 80. The cruise control is set at 80 right now. So that's a safety feature that every car should have. That's amazing, man. And I'm not doing nothing. I'm just letting it go. And if it goes faster, this car goes faster, I'll go faster. If it goes, say the car goes up to 90 miles per hour, it starts taking off. Well, mine's still gonna stop at 80. You know, it's gonna stop at 80. So that's an excellent safety feature. What do y'all think? Leave it in the comments below. What I like about this one, this could turn real quick. Look at this turn right here. I'm gonna turn it right here. Easy. I don't know if you ever did any U-turns in cars, but this one has excellent turning capabilities. I'm telling you, this one turns better than my Chevy Trax, and that's a smart car. And this one can turn a better U-turn than that car. That's pretty crazy, right? Let's hear the turbos. All right. Ooh, the turbos are gonna kick in now. There you go. Woo! Let's go. That's awesome, dude. All right. Wow, this sucker can get up and go. Because I'm not even stomping on it, man. You know what I mean? Like, I can stomp on it. I don't want to, man. It's just, I don't even need to. That's the thing. It's a big car. I don't even need a step on it. Great car, man. But what do y'all think about it, man? This was pretty cool. A little demonstration. Like I said, it could turn a U-turn in a second. It's good. Overall car. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. I shot this one in the if you want anything of what I had, my drone, my Insta360 3S Go, the other camera I have, the DJI Pocket 3, go to the description below and they're all there for y'all guys. I can see what I have, but that's the description of what I have. And yeah, this is an awesome car, so just you go pick one up.